friends. I am face to face with you and I am on time because it is the first of the month and I actually am here with a November plans video. So I know it's something. For seasoned friends, you're like, who is this person? First of all, where is she? I'll get you all to that. If you're a new friend, welcome. My name is Kathy. You're at SpiceyCatColors. I do coloring videos and whatever I want to put out here. I do some diamond painting. I do some vlogging. I do some other crafty stuff. Yeah, it's my channel and I do what I want to. So I hope you enjoy this. So every month I have some group buddy colors that I like to host. And the reason I do this is because I love buddy coloring. I think it is a great way to meet new people in the coloring community, to make some amazing friends, and just to share a hobby with someone you love. Because let's be real, I have friends that I see day to day in real life, but there aren't very many of them that are necessarily like to color. I have different crafty type friends, but I'm really the only one that's really into coloring. So it can be hard to share that. I mean, they appreciate my crafts, but another colorist really understands. So buddy coloring, and I remember when I first found the coloring community here on YouTube and Instagram, I don't remember how many years ago that was, but I was like so scared to like reach out and talk to anybody. And this is like, I had been doing YouTube. I have a different YouTube channel that I'd been doing for years. So it wasn't like I wasn't familiar with the format. It's just intimidating. It's like being at a party and not knowing anybody. And like, if you're not a person that's comfortable being, you know, extroverted, or which I'm not, like approaching people, it can be scary. And I was scared. I like would, you know, we call them the stalkers in a good way. Lurkers, I prefer lurkers, where I watched people's videos, commented, loved everything, couldn't wait for them to do thing. I'd see them do buddy colors and share their pages, and I was so scared to ask. Well, I don't want people to be scared, so it's really not that scary. You just have to do it. But if you are someone that's a little more, you know, reserved and not comfortable reaching out to do one-on-one buddy colors, what I do, or I've been doing for over a year now, is a group buddy colors. So this means it's open to everybody. Anyone can enjoy it. You can participate, and yeah, it's just with me, this lady on the other side here. We just do it as a big group thing. My job, I am currently in a position where I have been traveling like over 50% of my time, like close to 75% of my time, which has made it very difficult for me to keep up with staying in touch with other people, for watching my friends' videos, for commenting, for even like checking Instagram, let alone post my own videos or respond to my own messages. So I appreciate all of the seasoned friends that are still sticking with me. That's probably going to change, but I don't know how yet. Maybe by next month or the end of this year, I'll have an update on where my life is going. But right now, I don't know what it is. So these group buddy colors have been so good for me, for my mental health this past year, because I've been able to still be connected with my friends out here and do some coloring, which for me is a huge stress reliever. And yeah, so that's kind of the history of it. I am currently on location. This is not my home. I am actually in an apartment. My company has an apartment available, and it is seriously, you can't see it, but where I work is across the street. If it weren't dark out, I would show you, but it's like directly across the street from the building where I'm working. So this is amazing. This is my last big work project, and being this close has been such a blessing, especially because starting next week, it's going to be the crazy. This was kind of my calm week, so I've been trying to catch up and do some things. But starting next week, yeah, I'm going to be like off the grid, 14-hour days probably, if not longer, and not having to like drive, which the nearest hotel people can stay at, it's like a half-hour drive one way. So when you work 15 hours and then you have to add on an hour of travel time, and then you got to put in your sleeping time and your showering time, it can be a lot. So I am like so beyond grateful to be directly across the road. Anyway, so I'm in my apartment, which I'll be in through the end of November for sure. So first, let's do Spicy Cat Buddies. That is the hashtag I use. And I'm able to finish out. I thought I would run out of books, but I did not. And I didn't even have to pull, I know there's a new book that I'm not going to be able to fit in, but I've been using the 50 miniature series by Camellia Angel Cova to choose out my pages, and it seems to have worked really well because I know there's so many of us colorists, whatever style, we seem to love Camellia. So it's been great. And then, so I will show you, I have 2 books this month, again, just because I've been trying to color in almost everything. So I've got the space themed miniatures and the prehistoric miniatures are the 2 books that I found. Whoa, I totally just bumped you. I'm so sorry if I abruptly scared you. Anyway, I still don't know what I'm doing. If you're a new person and you're still here, you've already probably just clued in that I'm kind of a hot mess. But this is what you get with me. It's who I am. So those are the two big books I have chosen, and I'm going to show you the pages. So 50 prehistoric miniatures. In this book, I chose, I think both of these are kind of near the end of the book. So this is technically, I believe it's page 47 in this book, and it is this one. This is one like a scenery one. It doesn't have any cute creatures, but it's got this asteroid. Now, and volcanoes, and this project is coming to an end. Season friends, you know, it has been a lot of chaos, a lot of the sky is falling type, a lot of, it seems like a dumpster fire and the world is ending. So I thought this asteroid crashing down to Earth in prehistoric times seemed very appropriate. And plus, I know I've mentioned before, I personally enjoy coloring like the little characters of camellias more than the scenery or doors and stuff. So whenever I can do a non-cute creature, I still enjoy it. So then I'm like, well, you should do more of these. So that is the one from Prehistoric Miniatures. Space themed miniatures, also towards the end of the book. Oh, I didn't number my pages, so I can't tell you what page this is. I usually do number them, but this book I never did. So guess what? We have another similar theme. I chose this page, which is, I think it's a meteor. Maybe it's the meteor. Maybe it's a comet. I don't know. But it's a creature, cute, with a smile and eyes. So that is my space-themed one. And we also had, well, I'm filming this on the October 30th, so it'll post November 1st, hopefully. There was a comet. I missed it. My coworker, like, took a picture and was like, oh, did you see the comet last night? Like a week or 2 ago, middle of October? His name Kevin or something? I don't know. So I thought, oh, well, I'm a day late and $1 short, but we'll do the comet, the meteor crashing towards the end of the world. And I apologize. I have like the reflection of the light in my glasses. So it's like, if I look this way, you don't see it. But then, so I recognize that and I apologize if it's annoying, but hopefully you're busy doing something and not watching me. But those are the 2 pages. If you have either of these books or both of these books, and would like to color those pages, please do so. If you do not have those books, or if you've already colored those pages, you could do, we will keep it simple. I will just do any space themed page. It does not need to be Camellia Angel Cova. Anything that is space themed. Bonus points, you know, if it's indicating the end of the world is approaching thanks to a meteor. It's the end of the project, not the end of the world. My hair's really got its own life right now. It's really dry yet. Anyway, So those are the things. So for the group buddy color, you guys know there's no rules. If you see a picture and you think it applies, it'll apply. Otherwise, if you are on Instagram and share your pages, your finished pages, please post it and you can tag me or include the hashtag SpiceyCatBuddies so I can see it, because I really do. And maybe I'll get to do a video soon and show you, because I really do print out everybody's pictures that you can also email it to me if you are on Instagram. And I print those out and I put them in what I call my coloring scrapbook. And it's kind of a scrapbook / journal where I capture my own coloring. And then also I put in everybody's completed pages. I print out little like thumbnails of it. And this past year, I bring it with me on all my trips, and it has brought me so much joy. When I've been super stressed and stuff, I've just like paged through it and go, oh, I've just smiled and I've thought of all of my friends out here and felt lovely and blessed. So there you go. Spicy Cat Buddies, prehistoric and space themed miniatures. So that is the first of the group buddy colors. And then secondly, every month I do a Disney group buddy color, because I love Disney. There's a lot of coloring people that love Disney, and I like to buy books, which I have to film a haul of from Lyrica, where I get my Disney like Hatchet Hero books. So I do this Disney prompt. It's a little bit selfish because it doesn't help. It kind of forces me to make sure I'm coloring in those books, because, you know, all of these things cost money, and it's no problem for those of us that are more collectors than users of the things we buy. But I really do enjoy coloring in the Disney books. So for the Disney prompt every month, I have a random picker wheel that I set up. It's just a freebie online. I think it's actually called a picker wheel online. But anyway, let's spin the wheel and see what movie we get to color for the month of November. It's Pixar, right? They're Pixar. Cars. I actually like Cars, and I think I've even liked most of because there's more than one. I love Mater. He's got to be a favorite. And just in general, it makes me remember, because when Cars came out, my nephew, who is now about to be 15 years old, 15 or 16, I'm old. Anyway, it was the movie, and he is still such a mama's boy, but he was, as a baby, such a mama's boy. And even with Auntie Kathy, who's like the fun aunt, his sisters loved me, he would be like quirky and shy and whatever, not want to play with me and fuss and just be a little poo head. But Cars was one of those things I could coerce him at least to quit being fussy and let's sit down and watch the movie, and we enjoyed it. So that movie always makes me think of him. And actually his name, he was named after a race car driver. But anyway, long story long. So Cars is definitely a fun one. And I know it may be trickier if you do have like the books that I'm talking about, the Hatchet Hero color by number mystery books. I think they're not in as many, because I think I'm even going to have to search to find one. I may have to use my friend Michaela Renee's spreadsheet, which she hasn't been really doing as much coloring content on her channel anymore. I will try and link her in the eye in the sky or down below. Otherwise, just look her up, Michaela Renee. She does mostly diamond painting now, but she is a fellow collector and is still purchasing these books that I speak of from Lyrica, and she does flip throughs. So if you go check out one of her videos, in the description, she has a direct link. Well, wait, maybe I can just copy the link direct too. Anyway, you should go give her some love and tell her thank you for doing this. But she creates a spreadsheet that she updates with all the books, and it like lists out, like say it's Volume 1, or they're called Tome 1 because they're French. And she'll list out all the movies that have characters in that book, and then she does for all of the others. And it doesn't show you the actual page, so if you don't like spoilers, but if you were going to purchase one of these books, you might want to make sure it has your favorite movie in. So she does that, and I have used this all the time after my wheel is spun so that I don't have to sit and like dig through 20 of coloring books to find a page. I just go, oh, Michaela told me, yep, Cars is in this book, in this book, in this book. So I can just pull those books out. So anyway, of course, if you do not have a Disney page that has a Cars character, or you're just not a big Disney fan, so you don't have any Disney coloring pages, you can just color any picture or any page that has a car on it. Should be fairly simple. Although then again, I mean, a lot of the pages and stuff have people, but I'm sure you can find a page with a car. So there you go. Again, it doesn't even have to be Disney. But I do know, like, Disney, which ones have I seen where there's cars? It seems to be there's several pages, like from 101 Dalmatians, where Cruella and her thugmen, like where they're driving the car. I know there's other ones that have a car vehicle in it. So anyway, those are my prompts for this month. And I'm like, oh, this is going to be 10 minutes. I'm like, oh, no, we're pushing 17 because Kathy's super chatty because she hasn't talked to you guys forever. But there you go. Month of November. We have basically buddy Spicy Cat buddies. We're going to, you know, color for the end of the world. And Spicy Cat Disney, by the way, I forgot to say that. That is the hashtag saying thing if you post on Instagram. Or you can send me the picture via like Instagram messages if you don't want to post it, or in email. My email's down below. And that way I can get a copy of your page. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. In the US, Thanksgiving is at the end of the month. So I have that to look forward to, except I'm still scheduled to be working through then, so it's fine. I'm fine. Season friends, you know, like my parents are both gone. I'm not going to be able to hang out with my nieces and nephew. It's okay. Eddie's family, they're kind of like last minute people. Someone will do something, but we won't know until Wednesday night. So, and Eddie and I usually both still have to work like the Friday after Thanksgiving. So historically, the last couple of years, we've just like hung out, the two of us. So we may or not do that. We'll see. But I'll still be working. So for me, it doesn't matter, but it will be for everyone else. And then of course we have Black Friday, and you have Prime deals and everybody else with their early shopping. So the good news is I should be so busy working, I won't be able to be shopping. There is something about that. So anyway, friends, I'm going to let you go because I know this is already long. But yeah, I hope you can participate with me for November. And hopefully, fingers crossed, all goes well and I'm able to film actually again for December. If not, I usually get it posted on Instagram the first week. I'm not one of those prepared like some of my coloring friends that are already posting, like today's the 30th, and some already posted a day or two ago. They're like prompts for the month of November because they're that organized and ahead of things. Me, not so much. So you just get what you get with me. Other than that, I do hope everyone is doing well. It is that time of year where it's like change of seasons, kind of no matter where you live. So where I am, it's getting cooler. Definitely, you know, chill is in the air, fall. There's been some beautiful like fall I always want to say foliage, like F-O-I-L. Foliage is the correct way, but in my brain, I see it, foliage. Anyway, it's been beautiful. Especially I'm in a very rural area, a lot of harvesting going on, grains, corn. I guess corn is a grain. My allergies are out of control, but it's also been very windy because I was going to try and like take some pictures of the pretty leaves and stuff. And I'm like, oh, they're all like on everybody's lawn and in the gutter right now because it's been so windy. They blew off the trees, but we'll see. I am, you know, I can be hopeful that I will make it through this trip without having to deal with any snow, but it is very possible that we could have snow. We do frequently have snow on or around Halloween, which is tomorrow. It's already happened by the time you're seeing this, but if it does, it wouldn't last long, but it's definitely cooler. So thankfully I was able to, I've already been here. This is like my 3rd week. And I did do a trip home like halfway, like last week. And I remembered to like grab a coat, not like the super heavy duty winter coat, but I grabbed a coat and a scarf and some mittens. I did not grab my snow boots. But then I forgot like a windshield scraper, which I could probably use. But again, I'm literally across the street. Although starting next week, I will drive because the area of the facility I'll be working in is like on the complete opposite end. And granted, it's again only a block and a half. It'd probably be a 2-block walk for me. But no, not gonna do it because it's cold. There's a lot of semi-truck traffic. And yeah, I will just drive that block or 2 blocks, the commute, you know, as it goes. So, okay, friends, I'm going to let you go. I do want you to know what is always the most important thing I say in any of my videos. Everything else, trash, doesn't really matter. The main thing is that in case you haven't been told lately, you matter. You are beautiful. You are amazing. You are unique. You are special. You are all the things, and all the things that in your mind that maybe you think are negatives, flip them upside down because they are a positive to somebody else. And because of all those things make you who you are. And you are pretty special. And the world is better because you are in it. And I don't spout mistruths because you've made my life better just by being here with me. Whether you are someone that we've chatted in the comments or emailed with, or if you're someone that's just simply viewing and we never actually get to talk, I know you're there. I see there was a view. I'm okay, I don't know. I'm not like stalker. I don't know, ooh, this person watched me. But I just know, I can just feel the presence because I feel it myself, where I feel less than and not worthy and not special. And I know that others of you sometimes feel that, and it's okay because we all feel that way at some point or another, and it's okay. There's nothing wrong with you for feeling that way. So just keep your chin up, give yourself a big old giant hug, and know that I care about you, and I really do appreciate you. Thank you, friends. I love you guys.